Hey FlossTube, this is StitchuationNormal episode 5, and I'm Kathleen. Welcome to everyone who's new, and welcome back to everyone who's been here a while or the last few weeks. We have quite a few new subscribers, so welcome. I'm so happy to spend some time with you. I have a lot to say. I'm going to try and keep it to my half-hour mark, which is what I like to stay at for whatever reason. So I'm going to just start with a few thank yous. I want to thank GeorgiaStitcher, who gave me a shout out in her FlossTube. She's a new FlossTuber. Her name's Cindy and her daughter Emily. I think Emily's 10. And they are just so sweet. It's a really sweet video, their first one. I'm looking forward to watching more. Check them out. And thank you for the shout out. Merritt Crawford, who is my friend that I've made via the comment section of this channel. She has started her own channel. It is called the Just Because Buzz, and Merritt does some sewing as well as quilting and cross stitching, of course. And she features this gorgeous bullseye quilt in her video, so please check her out, and thank you for the shout out. XStitchmd mentioned me in her most recent FlossTube. Thank you, Shiloh. I mentioned Shiloh almost every episode, so that was really fun to hear the shout out. Cross by Floss gave me a shout out, and I'm gonna start watching her videos chronologically, I think, because I watched the episode that she gave me the shout out in, and I loved all the stuff that she did, and I think we have the same style, or maybe the same taste in pieces. So I'm definitely going to be binging hers. And Liz Matthews from Hello from Liz Matthews shouted me out in her Instagram story. I was very excited about that. If you don't know, which you probably know because I'm the one that doesn't know anything, Liz is a designer. Hello from Liz Matthews is her brand, and she does some gorgeous charts. She makes charts, and I think punch needle is her real love. Or first love, maybe? True love? I don't know. There's love for punch needle. And she has some punch needle designs, but she does cross-stitch designs as well. She just released 3 and they're gorgeous. So I gotta figure out which one of those I'm gonna be ordering. But thank you so much, Liz. And check out her FlossTube if you haven't checked it out already. I want to say hi to all the Ontario girls that keep leaving me comments. I love it. I love connecting with other Ontario girls. We're gonna all get together. Maybe we'll be at the retreat. Maybe we'll, I don't know, but I want to say hi, and I'm so excited that there's so many of you. Hi to the Minnesota crew, because I know there's a few of you from Minnesota that are watching. Go Vikes. I don't actually watch football, but I watch How I Met Your Mother, and Marshall is a Vikings fan. So that's why I say Go Vikes. I stand by it. I don't know anything about football, but I still stand by Go Vikes. Hi to all the viewers across the pond. Love you guys. Love the Australia viewers. You guys are awesome. I try and see, because I can see on YouTube who's watching and like from where. It says 100% of the viewers are women, but I know there are some men that watch, so it can't be that accurate. I don't know what the game is, YouTube, but I know that there are some men that watch. Anyways, last week I was talking about my beautiful Canada bag. I will show it again. This one that I got from Stitchtoolbox. I forgot to mention that they're a Canadian shop, which maybe is obvious because of the Canada pattern, but they're a Canadian shop based in Montreal. And they also have American bags. So I think they had 2 left in the shop. So check them out. Anna from Stitchtoolbox told me that she got so many messages after the video. So you guys are awesome, and thanks for supporting our vendors. What do you call them? I don't know what we would call them. In the wedding industry, we call them vendors. Our makers, maybe. They also have this chart that came in my mystery bag. They've made a PDF version of it. So the PDF version is now on their Etsy shop, which I will link as well. So check them out. Oh, and they did a little sneak, I don't know what you call it, like a sneak, not a preview, but like a little hint of what the next mystery bag is for September. I think it was like a picture of a horse. Check out their Facebook and Instagram. That's where they put that information, the little sneaks or whatever you want to call them. But there's also, so with your bag and whatever mystery goodies come with it, you get a ticket for the draw to win a free October bag. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, do I need to order some more? I don't know. So definitely check them out. Oh, I got some mail. It was addressed to StitchuationNormal, and so that got me all excited. It was this card, which is a cross stitch card. I don't know if we can see. It's these little butterflies. Let's see, is that better? There. This is from my friend Joelle, who I recruited to start stitching, aka the 12-strand bandit, right? My friend that was stitching with 12 strands of floss instead of 2 and broke her needle. She stitched this beautiful card for me, so I love that. And I also love butterflies, so I wanted to share that. And then right before I started filming this video, my husband brought the mail in. By the way, it is very overcast right now. This lighting, I am not loving it. I'm late making my video because of delays, so I was a little bit frazzled, and then my husband brought the mail in, and I had something I was not expecting at all. I want to cover up this. This package, can you read what that says? It says, warning, content inside may be addictive. That's very true. And I recognize this was from Bella Love Designs, but I didn't order anything, so I was like, what is this? I was very excited. There was this beautiful card from Colleen. Look at that, like metallic. Sorry, it's so bright because I have the lights on too, just because of how overcast it is. Anyways, love, love, love. And there was a really sweet note about having shared her shop in my last video. I love her shop. I'll share them every time I order something, but she included, this is a magnet. Let's see. Oh, I'm not sure what to do with this light because this is not the normal light. Hang on, maybe it'll go darker. Oh no, guys, sorry. This is the first like filming snafu I've had. There we go. It says, you're worthy of amazing things. It's a magnet. She put in, because remember I said I love the stickers, these 2 sweet stickers, patience and love, and I love these. I love the art. I need to ask her if she made this art. Wait, it says, no, I don't think she did. Well, I should ask before I just say. Anyways, super cute. And then, this is a thread keep. Look at this gorgeous thread keep. Let's see if this helps at all. It's gorgeous. I've never had a thread keep, so I mean, and like the back is black. It's like it's a wood material. I just love it, like the little French everything, the rose, just beautiful. So I'm so excited about this. I'm gonna have to buy some fancy floss now. And this gorgeous little needle minder. So it comes off of here, and it's metal. This is metal. And it's like a little face. I'm doing such a poor job of showing you. Here we go. Isn't that so sweet? So, Colleen, thank you so much. Check out Colleen's shop. It's Bella Love Designs on Etsy. Check her out on Facebook and Instagram too, because she's putting out beautiful stuff pretty regularly, I would say. So, so that was so fun. That like helped me feel so happy, right? Because I was so stressed out right before filming. And anyways, thank you. Thanks everyone. I feel like I just spent 10 minutes thanking, but like I feel like I need to spend more time thanking because of how awesome everyone is. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the winner because we did a contest. Did we call it a contest? A giveaway. We did a giveaway last week, so I will get to that. I've got Mom's Minute. I've got an FFO, and I've got my whips, some stash. We're gonna get into all of it. I'm gonna just go through the comments first. So a lot of you commented on the frame that was from the family piece I did last week and how much you guys loved it. I thrifted that frame, but I have developed what I call frame FOMO. If you don't know what FOMO means, it's an acronym, or no, isn't it an acronym? It's a fear of missing out. Yeah, that's an acronym. Anyways, fear of missing out. So I have frame FOMO. If I go to a thrift store and I don't buy a frame that I like, I am scared that I'm gonna do a project and just keep thinking about the frame that I didn't buy and think that that was the perfect frame. So I've started buying a lot of frames. Maybe one day I'll show you my frame stash, because it's grown quite a bit in the last little while, but yeah, but it's been helpful. And I will, when I show you my FFO, I will show you another one of my frames that I got. So, does anyone else have frame FOMO? That'd be good to know. Leave it in the comments if you do. There's no shame. Solely B said that when she was learning to stitch, she used 2 whole strands too, just like my friend Joelle did. So we've got another 12-strand bandit on the loose out there. Well, I guess she's not anymore, but she said that she even went to the craft store and bought a wider needle. Like she said, maybe like a children's one. She said it was really wide so that she could fit them all on. Oh, I lovingly call you guys 12-strand bandit, so I hope you know that. Amy Sweetheart tracked down the name of the chart that I showed in Mom's Minute last week. Remember, I couldn't remember, I didn't know what it was. It's not that I couldn't remember, I just never knew what it was, and we don't have it anymore. So she said the chart from Mom's Minute is called Joy Sampler from Joy Joiner 1985. That's a lot of Joy Sampler from Joy Joiner 1985. So Amy, you are officially a CSI in my eyes, and you're probably like, what does that even mean? A cross-stitch investigator. Can we see? Here. So I had my husband make this because I want to make little needle miters to send to you guys when you guys are my cross-stitch investigators, which you guys really are. So I have one for you. Please send me a message, Amy, and I want to mail you this little CSI. I want to show it up close again in case we can't see the detail. Like the CSI letters are crosses, like X's, I should say. Is it focusing? Okay. And I want to send one to Darlene Parker because she was our CSI last week and she figured out what kind of Ada it was that I was the Fiddler's Light. So send me an email, please, because I really do want to send you guys this, and I'm really excited about my husband making this. So, okay, the comments. Okay, yeah, we have a couple more comments. So a bunch of you mentioned that there already is a chart that says normal is just a setting on the washer, and it's by Lizzie Kate. Thank you for telling me because I don't know, because I'm new. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to use the I'm new as an excuse, but I really didn't know, and I've never heard of that. So maybe I'm going to have to just check out her chart and see how cute it is, because I know her stuff's pretty cute. Last comment, which is, this is going to kind of be a big one. Amanda Funfacery said she can't wait to hear the neighbor story, and I know a few of you had kind of asked about that, so I don't know how to really get into it. It's a long story, but I'll make it a long story short. I live in an intimate court. There was a beautiful family that lived in a house. They had 2 kids, same age as my kids, and then they got pregnant for the 3rd and moved away to a bigger house. So the person that bought the house was a man that wanted to rent it. So he split the house in 2 and decided to rent it between 2 different people. And it has been a revolving door of people, and honestly, they've been very sketchy people most of the time. And they have not, I just was like, maybe like an adorable little family will move in. That has not been the case. There's been probably a lot of illegal activity happening from the people that live there. I don't know. No offense to the illegal activity stitchers out there. I'm not gonna judge you, but I just don't like it over there. So here's what my grievance is with them. This is the most recent one. The story starts at Christmas though. So every Christmas I do my Christmas baking. I make like empire biscuits and like little caramel things. I don't know. I love to do that. And I bake it for everyone in the court because we're very close, everyone in the court. So I was like, I better bring them over to the people that live upstairs because not that I've gotten to know them very well, but I say hi to them every day. Like also these neighbors would have no idea that I have a grievance with them because it's not that I'm two-faced or fake, it's just there's no reason to bring anything up, any of the annoyances. But anyways, I'm not even gonna really mention the annoyances. I'm just gonna mention this because it is a shocking story. So I drop off the Christmas baked goods and they were so sweet. They loved it. They thought it was so nice and they felt welcome in the court, they said, which I wanted them to feel welcome. Anyways, about a week later, they dropped off some treats for us, and it was 2 like Ziploc bags, like regular, maybe a little bit bigger than sandwich bags, and it had both my boys' names on them, so they had planned this, and they were filled to the top with Reese's Pieces, like not the cups, the like little, like almost like Smartie or whatever, I don't know what you call them in the States, M&Ms, like M&Ms, and I was like, oh, like, they went to Bulk Barn and they filled the bags for the boys. That's so sweet. So then, like maybe a month later, they dropped off like a freezer-sized Ziploc of the Reese's Pieces. And then I was like, oh, that's a lot of Reese's Pieces. Like, did they go back to bulk barn? I don't know. It didn't make sense, but I didn't want to overthink it. And then maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, they gave us this container. I'm going to show a picture full of Reese's Pieces. And yes, that container says gravy bones on it, and it is a milk bone jar. And how the heck did they fill it? And we were eating the Reese's Pieces that they gave before because, like I said, I thought they were from Bulk Barn. I'm pretty sure they just came out of that container. I can't eat it, okay? So I'm annoyed because I feel like I was tricked. That's what annoys me about them, is I feel tricked in, because I don't eat meat off a bone. I do eat meat. I'm not a vegetarian, but I have a hard time eating it right off the bone. Like, there's something mentally I can't handle. Anyways, so I feel tricked into eating these Reese's Pieces that have milk bone dust on them. I don't know. So that's my grievance. It's not like this. I know people have really bad neighbors. These are not bad neighbors. These are just, I'm annoyed. I don't like it. They annoy me that they did that. They do a lot of other things that are actually annoying, but this one, okay, so this got controversial on my Facebook because I shared the picture. It was very divided who would still eat them and who would not. So if you have a strong opinion about this, please leave a comment in the comment section about if you would eat them or if you would not eat the gravy bone Reese's Pieces. Yeah, I tried to like really make that story quick because there's a lot there, but I might be missing information, but that's one of the reasons why they annoy me, those neighbors. Okay, so ready for Mom's Minute? We're like 16 minutes in and we're at Mom's Minute, so we better get going with it. So here is my Mom's Minute. This is actually a piece that my sister Emily made. This was in my house as long as I can remember. It says, count your many blessings, and it says gumballs, and it says just 1 penny. And my sister Emily made this in 1990, so I think she would have been 11 years old. And I just love it. It's so cute. It was in the bathroom growing up. I don't know why in the bathroom, but, oh, well, actually, it was in the hallway, and then it was in the bathroom. It's still in the bathroom downstairs, and it's just so cute. I think it would be one of the Pat and Gloria designs, because I think they did all the Precious Memories ones, because this is the Precious Memories. I just love all the gumballs shooting out. I loved it when I was a kid. I would look at it and I'd think the gumballs are so fun. And yeah, so Emily watches. Hey Emily, here's your piece. I featured my sister Sarah's piece last week. This week is Emily's piece. I think next week maybe I'll feature one of my brother's pieces. We'll see. So that's Mom's Minute. Mom's Minute got cut a little short because of the gravy bones, but whatever. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so I have a finished object. It is not here though because I had to give it to someone, and it was Sam, my best friend Sam. It was her birthday, so I was going to stitch her the Buffy piece, which is right here. It's WeeLittleStitches. It's the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Pixel People. This was so fun to stitch. Except I didn't leave myself enough time though, so I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I would have liked to, but that was my own fault. That was not their fault. The chart is fantastic. I love it. I love stitching it. I had all the colors I needed except for one, but I forgot when my friend's birthday was. I knew the date. I didn't know what week it was. I was a little out of it. I don't know. Have we been out of it lately maybe? And her birthday party, which I say party loosely, there was a gathering of 5 people and we were social distance, so was a day before her real birthday. So I kept thinking I had another day, but I didn't. So I ended up stitching it in a day and a half, and she loved it. At least she said she did. I don't know. I think she loved it. I loved it. I put it in a frame that I had thrifted. As you know, I do that. I love the wood on the frame. I love the gold around it. I'll like the carving in the wood. So there's a little fun fact about this. Sam is obsessed with Buffy. Actually, Spike. She's in love with Spike. Spike is this vampire here on the end, in case you don't know. Okay, so she's like madly in love with him as long as I've known her. I wasn't allowed to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer when it was on TV because my mom thought it was too scary. And I loved scary stuff when I was younger, so my mom didn't like that though. So I wasn't allowed to watch it. So I finally watched it like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. But anyways, so Spike was coming to Toronto, so to the Fan Expo. So Sam recruited myself and our friend Mal to go to the fan expo, and we dressed up. I will insert a photo. Sam was Buffy, I was Dark Willow, and Mallory was Faith, and we got our photo taken with Giles. And in case you don't know, that's this character. So I think, okay, so we have Spike, Willow, I think that's Angel, but I'm not certain, Buffy, Xander, and Giles. So yeah, so we went to the fan expo and we had a lot of fun, and yeah, we got to meet Giles. So that's a little tidbit there. Here's my, we're going to whips, in case you didn't know. Here is my TV piece that I've been working on. So last time, I don't think I was working on filling this in with the brown. So I have since filled all this in here. We didn't have any of that. We have boop, the little button or the light. So right now I'm filling this in with brown, and once that's done, once I fill in all of that, and then down here, that will be all the brown for this, and I'm done with the brown. I'm ready to move on. I have loved, oh sorry, this is Tuned In by Emma Congdon, or TV Test Card, Stitchrovia. I'm ready for some color. I'm also ready to start working on a more elegant piece. This has been so fun, but I think I'm ready for a little more of an elegant piece, or like, I don't know if that's the right word, but I know what I mean. That's important, right? So then I started something else too. I was like, I did the Buffy piece, I've been working on my TV, I'm gonna start something new. It's one of the Christmas pieces, Home for Christmas. So it's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I love it. Here's what I've got so far. Just border. Oops. Just this little bit of border. And I'm loving it though. I had all the colors already between the stash I picked up from Shelly and Willand and what my mom gave me. I had all the colors. This is a piece of Ada, 14 count, I believe, and okay, what is this? It has this on it. This is from the Shelly stash from Willand. I love saying Shelly from Willand. Okay, sorry guys, what is happening? It had like this little stamp on here. Does anyone know what that means? I feel like this is like a gray, this is like a gray colored Ada. I don't know if we're getting that. Can you see? Oops, I don't know. There's some white. Oh, the light today, guys, I'm so sorry. Anyways, I wanted to use it. So this is as far as it goes and down. So I had to do math for this. I think I just don't want to do it wrong, so that's why I'm scared to actually take the time to be like, if it's 14 count, that means this many inches, which means this will fit. I don't know. But I did. It fits. Well, so far it fits. It fits across this way. Hopefully it goes down long enough. I think it will, though. So that is my other whip. I have two whips. I'm getting almost ready to start my mother's house too. So, oh, I wanted to say about Home for Christmas. So, Lisa from Forest City Stitching, she left a comment that she has this one. I think maybe a few of you already do it as well. So if you have this design and you want to do a stitch along, we are going to be doing a stitch along, her and I, Lisa and I. We're going to use the hashtag HFCSal. I'll put that in the description, and I'll probably put it like boop, boop, right there. Yeah. We're gonna do a stitch along. I've never done a stitch along. I love the idea of doing a stitch along. This is gonna be a no pressure stitch along, of course, because I don't know. I wanted to get a little head start on it though. That's why I did that border, because I'm like, well, I gotta look started at least. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm really excited. Oh, Little Dove Designs is doing 10% off all their Christmas charts until the end of July, which is like in 2 days or something. It's July 28th today, just in case. July 28th, 2020. Because sometimes when I'm watching a FlossTube, they'll say the date and I don't know what year it is because I'm catching up. So anyways, that's the date in case anyone knows or cares what the date is. It's like $8 Canadian for that chart, for the PDF version. You can also order the physical chart as well, but the PDF is like $8 Canadian. It's probably even less US, probably even less UK, because I think they're UK based. So I think you should get it. And if you're wondering if you should get it, I think you should get it. Okay. Stash. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it's just a weird day. I'm having a weird day, guys. Maybe I'm like just on such a high from all the love you guys have given me, and that I'm just like, ah. Okay, so I went to the thrift store and I got this. It's a tapestry frame. So I think I can use this for cross stitch, right? So the ends of it are like pointy. And then it would connect to this, I think. It has the hardware, and then, sorry how, ooh, this is gonna be crinkly. This is like, I think you would sew it in. It's a sew-in one. So this and this, which I don't know, I don't really know what this is. I don't think it's Aida because it's like really holy. Like you can see me through this. It came with this. It was in a bag for $5. So I was like, well, I'll buy that and maybe I'll just have to like do like a big piece. I don't know. Because I see you guys doing your big pieces and I kind of want to, but I don't know if you have to. I don't know. I bought it. And then as if that wasn't enough, I spent $3 and got another one. Because I saw this at a different thrift store and I was like, oh. And I have like a stand, like a stitch stand, which I'll put a picture in. My husband loves to thrift and sometimes he goes a little far with it. He's really good though. He doesn't believe in like intuition so much, but he believes he's very intuitive with what he buys at the thrift store. And he kind of is. He bought like pastels for 70 cents and then sold it for like $75. I don't know. It's just, he just likes to do that hobby style. So anyways, this is a different one though. So I don't know. I love that she's wearing like a onesie, the jotter. I'm excited, so I might start using it because as of now I stitch just in hand and I like it, but I wouldn't mind trying something else. So I have lots of hoops. I don't care much for that. Maybe if I tried more, I'd like it more. Okay, so then I got this. Hello. I got this. I don't know, this is almost a full yard, I want to say. I don't think it's Aida. I'm gonna put it closer, but it looks kind of like Aida. But it doesn't feel like Aida. So I don't know. I tried to measure it and figure out what the count was. So this one, I feel like it's 24 count. When I was trying to count it, it felt like 24. I'm gonna try and bring it closer again. Okay. No, the light. I'm so sorry, guys. So I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I was like, for $3, yes, I will buy it. And then, okay, I did get one other thing of fabric. Okay, I was so excited about this. There was a bag, like a I don't know, not a very nice bag, and it said $1 on it, and this was in it. And I think this is linen, but I don't really know for sure. And okay, so I wrote down what I kind of thought. I think it could be like a 28 count or a 30 count, but I don't really know if there is such a thing as that. But like, because I tried to measure it, and maybe my counting isn't great, or like I don't know how to count on a ruler because I'm an idiot. I don't know. No, I'm not an idiot, but does anyone know? Does anyone know what this would be? Is this linen? What do you think this is? I know this isn't like the best light to see it in, and like you might need to be in person to see it, but if you have any ideas, CSIs out there, please let me know. I also got this sleigh, which I'm gonna take this off and I'm probably gonna paint it white, but it hangs, and I'm gonna probably put like maybe Home for Christmas will go on there, or maybe one of my pieces. So it was $3. I say the price because I want to know, I want to remember what I paid for it, and I also always want to know when other people say it. So here we go, $3. And then at Dollar Tree, this was $1.25, I got this to put my charts in. So like this fits in here. I don't know how I'm gonna hook them in, but I'll figure that out. I'm sure there's a way to get them into the binder, but as of now, I've put them in there to kind of keep them a little safer. Not that they're not safe, but you know what I mean. So that is my stash or haul. Okay, I've been calling it stash this whole time, but I think I'm supposed to call it like haul or acquisitions. I don't know. I'm adding to my stash, so I'm gonna say stash. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for, but maybe not, I don't know. I always get excited for giveaways. So the winner of the giveaway. So I did a random comment generator, and we have, the winner is, I'm dragging this out because I can't find where I put the winner. The winner is Stitch Fusion, and you chose the 'Tis the Season chart, which that was my favorite too. Well, it was one of my favorites. It was why I started buying them all. So Stitch Fusion, please send me a message. I will have my email address in the description, and that way I can get you your prize to you. It'll be a PDF download, so I'm going to see about getting Little Dove to email that to you, or if I have to email it to you, how it works. But congratulations, and thank you everyone who entered. I loved reading all your comments, and I love that you loved the charts too. There was a lot of home for Christmas people that just miss home for Christmas. I miss home for Christmas because it'll never be, once you get to a certain age, it'll never be the same, because you all grow, and it's different. You leave and you have your own families, and you still get together, but it's just a little different. So I miss those magic moments when you're a kid, I think, but it's fun to do with my kids too. So anyways, that's everything, except I do have a question. I saw on Instagram a lot of you guys were doing hashtag 24 hours of cross stitch. What is 24 hours of cross stitch? I don't know. I think it seems obvious, but I don't know how you do it. So let me know in the comments if you do know. I'm gonna wrap up the episode now. Thanks so much for listening. I feel like I wasn't smiling as much as I normally smile, but I was just so frazzled, guys. I got so frazzled. I was so excited to make the video, but then the day kind of, you know, sometimes the day just doesn't turn out the way you want the day to go, and you just gotta roll with it, I guess. So thanks for hanging out with me. I love hanging out with you. I am looking forward to chatting again really soon. Follow me on Instagram at StitchuationNormal. I cannot believe it's episode 5. That just blows my mind when I see that. But thank you, thank you, thank you. And I got cut off. No one cuts me off. Thanks for watching. Keep stitching your story, and I will see you next time.